Sound test, microphone signal. Okay. All right, let's continue. Hello, Miss Yan. Good
Hello.
evening. How
Oh,
are
yeah.
you? How are you? I missed you.
How are yeah.
How are you doing?
For a long holiday.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. It
Yes.
was
Are you to enjoy the great holiday?
well. I did rest. That's what I did. I rested
Yes.
on that very long weekend.
Yes.
Since you already asked, might as well tell you the story. Uh, Started out Friday. I think I rested the whole day Friday, and on
Mm-hmm.
Saturday I went out to the market. I went to buy supplies and food. Sunday and Monday it seems to be like still resting time for me. Yeah, I never had the
Uh,
luxury of resting every once in a while. So if I do have the opportunity, I would rest. How about you? How was your weekend?
yeah. Yes. Um, in Vietnam, we have
Mm-hmm.
4 days in this holiday.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Um, it's a rather, but at that time, at that time in Vietnam, it appeared COVID-19 from India
Oh,
and COVID-19 from England.
England. Uh-huh.
Yes,
Both.
yes. And so many the people make many plans for a trip, but some of them cancelled it. Yes, and many of them still continued going for holiday.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
That is kind of
but
true.
for
Mm-hmm.
yes, for myself, I'm afraid. So I stay at home.
Mm.
Yes, I stay at home doing maybe a talk and meet my friend on internet.
Yes.
Yes,
So that's a better idea.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, and go to market to buy special food and
Mm.
cook. Yes,
What is that special
yes,
food? May I know that special food?
yes, a special food. I cooked some kind of food from India.
Ah.
Example,
Oh yes,
curry
I love curry.
chicken.
I love
Yes,
chicken curry. Yeah, chicken curry. Ah, the
yes,
best.
chicken curry.
Yes,
Yes,
we're talking
yes,
about food
chicken
again.
curry.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, yes, and I think I can enjoy it. Now the food is very cheap
Mm-hmm.
in Vietnam. Yes, and I buy some kind of food and make juice.
Ah, you bought some
Juice,
kind of fruits and then you made juice. All right. That's nice. That's
yeah,
healthy
juice,
and
juice.
that's good. Healthy, natural, and good. All
Yes,
right. Uh-huh. Continue.
yes, and yes, and in the evening, I often I don't eat rice and meat. I
Ah.
only drink juice.
Wow.
Yes,
That's a good
and
diet. Uh-huh.
yes, yes, and I think it's very healthy.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, for everybody.
I think
Yes,
so too.
and yes, I clean the house and cleans the house and make it in tire.
Uh,
Make it cleaned and tire.
mm-hmm.
That means in order.
Yes,
Yes.
tie it in order.
Yeah,
Yes.
in order. That means all my clothes.
Ah,
Yes.
okay. So you clean the whole house, fixed everything, or put everything in order. All right, that's good. That's good.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
nice. All right.
Yes. And Sometime if I have free time, I watch. Few, I watch movies in Netflix.
We
Yes,
love
or
watching
maybe
Netflix. Yeah, we always talk about
or
that. Yeah,
yes, or maybe I watch a few movies on YouTube. Yes.
YouTube. Uh-huh. All right. All right. Wow.
And YouTube and I always to watch a movie with English subtitle. Yes, in order to enlarge my new words. Yes, and
Vocabulary. In order for
enlarge
you to
my
enlarge your
yeah,
vocabulary. Yes.
vocabulary.
You're right, right.
Yes, vocabulary.
Wow, that's
Yes,
a really
enlarge my
interesting weekend.
vocabulary. And yes, and I think interesting because you know to now in Vietnam
Mm-hmm.
the COVID increase
Mm-hmm.
go
That's
up. Yes, go up. Yes,
that's what I wanted
and
to
you
talk
know
about
now.
or today on our session. That's actually what we I would like to discuss with you. All right. Because
Yes,
you
and
all.
and do you know my gym now
Uh-huh.
close.
Oh,
Yes.
I'm sorry to hear
Oh
about that.
yes. And
Oh man.
coffee, coffee and coffee shop and gym uh, close
Oh,
many
that's
kind entertainment
that's
and
bad.
many kind of entertainment close. Yes.
Mm.
But I tried. I get up to more early and run slowly around the road.
Mm-hmm.
Around the road. Yes.
Okay, so you went jogging early instead of,
Yeah.
yeah, because I know your usual routine. Your usual routine is that you get up early in the morning, you hit the gym as early as
Yes.
possible. But now, since the gyms are closed because of the recent surge,
Yes.
it's actually what you call surge. Surge is like it went already up and then it went down and then it went up back again. That's a surge. Okay, so it was closed.
Mm,
And I actually like
yes.
what you said earlier. You told me that instead of going
Mm,
out because of that surge,
ye-
instead of you
yes.
going
I
out,
try to.
you
I
would
try to
rather
continue.
contact your friends through online.
Mhm,
Either be Facebook or either be Zoom. You try to get in touch with them. Actually, that's as I've said earlier. That's what I want to discuss with you. Prior to the long
mhm,
weekend, before the long weekend, there was already
mhm.
news. If you if you don't recall, we were talking about it. We were talking about the recent surge in cases of COVID-19 back in Vietnam. You said that there were people coming
Mhm.
from Cambodia and Thailand going back or
Uh,
going to Vietnam, if you remember that. And those are one of the things that started it all. And some of my students, I also remember some of my students, I think just a bit in half of my students that I handle right now said that teacher
yes.
will be going to Phu Quoc, teacher will be going to Da Nang because they wanted
Yes.
to spend their holiday. So that when they went back, yeah, they said that they had fun. And I know for certain,
Mhm.
I was keep on telling them, just be safe, okay? Don't, if you have
Yeah.
masks, wear masks, keep social distancing because that's very important. And I think they're doing okay. But in your case, you said you'd rather stay at home, and it's actually more
Yes.
productive. Why? Because you are able to clean the house. Number one, you're able to clean the house, put things in order, and you even mentioned you cooked chicken curry. All right, chicken curry. How was the chicken curry? Tell me about it. Is it good?
Yes. Uh, the first thing that you must choose, uh, um, you must choose a chicken.
Oh,
It
yes.
is yes, the chicken. It is not old, but
Yes.
it's not
Very
young.
important.
Yes, it's very. suitable for career, career. Yes, and you know it took me about 2 hours to
Oh.
make this fit.
Mm.
This meat, yes, but it's delicious,
It is delicious.
delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
yeah.
Sometimes we change the menu. Sometimes we change the menu for for better to eat. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
for enjoy,
Yeah.
to eating. And yes, and you, now we can talk about the event, the what news. Yes,
Mm-hmm. Yes. All right.
you know, you know, yesterday and today, all the on the TV show, the TV news on the world to talk about the divorce of Bill Gates.
Oh, yes. It was actually just a
Yes,
couple of days ago wherein Bill Gates and his wife of 27 years,
yes,
27 years divorced. Who would have thought? Who would have known? They
yes,
were that, they were
and
that long.
yes.
Uh-huh.
And they have the three beautiful children.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Yes, yes, and it made everybody surprised
Mm-hmm.
about the news. Yes, and they don't know. And one my friend talked to me that Bill Gates' wife um, give the, the note, give a note, the note
You know.
for divorce.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that means she is the person.
She's the one who filed for divorce.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
the divorce, and now um, everybody don't know why.
Mm.
Don't
Well,
know why, because they spent 27 years
yes.
in yes, in family or
Hmm. In their marriage,
yes,
yeah, they had
yes,
27 years of marriage, and nobody was able to decipher or to even pre-told that, yeah, this could actually happen, because again, for people who stayed low key. Bill Gates, although he is famous, you can see that he lives a simple life as much as possible. And no one could actually decipher or could actually tell that they will end up having a divorce. It was a shock to the world
mhm,
that 2 days ago, the
yes,
report came out first in
yes,
CNN and then in Bloomberg
mhm,
that,
mhm,
yeah, Bill Gates' wife asked for a divorce. So,
yes, ask for.
what can you
Mhm.
say about that? All right, I'll give my opinion, but I want to get your opinion on the matter. 27
Ah,
years. 20,
um,
imagine 27 years, and then all of a
yes.
sudden you fell apart with your husband. What can you say about that?
Do you know in Vietnam,
Hmm.
in Vietnam, popular, if the woman want to divorce,
Hmm.
it always that the reason always is the husband has the husband fall in love with another woman,
Had
but
extramarital
in yeah,
affairs. Uh-huh.
yes,
Okay.
yes, affair, have affair. But in this case, I don't think Bill Gates have affair with another woman.
Hmm.
I think that maybe between them have no um, and have no have no voice have no voice between them.
Okay. That's a good point.
Yes,
That's a good point.
their yes, their opinion very different, and can't be can close, can be close together.
Mm,
Yes, and I think so.
okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. My take on the matter is that, yeah, being a married person, it is important when it comes to communications. Now, I
Yeah.
understand Bill Gates is one of the richest people all over the world. He
Oh,
manages
very
he
rich.
manages business, a lot of a lot of work basically. And maybe one of the
Mm-hmm.
reasons is that communication failed between the two of them. Maybe it's because they don't talk
Mm-hmm.
anymore. And you're right. Maybe the wife doesn't have voice anymore. It's like maybe the wife wanted to do something, wanted to say something, or want to talk about things that they haven't discussed, and
Yeah.
or one of the other things is that maybe the wife had enough of their lifestyle. We might never know. Their life seems to be private, although everybody knows them. They're public figures, but then again, their life is still private. We don't know what happens inside their household, how they
Mm-hmm.
are. But again, one of the things that you have to consider is that how is their communication to each other? Do they talk even often?
Mm-hmm.
What are the things that they discuss? Do they like the same things? Do they have the same
Mm-hmm.
goals? Do they have the same, things in life? Even though, because
Yes.
or majority, according to statistics, is that most
Yes.
of the couples who separate
Mm-hmm.
has indifferences. Let me type it in.
Mm.
Had indifferences. What is indifferences? Indifferences is,
Indifferent.
yes, it means that I like this, you like that, we don't like the same things. Had the basic
Yes.
indifferences. Another thing is that they don't talk too much. Communication. Can you say communication?
They can't. They don't. They can't communicate.
Yes.
Yes. Have
Although
no
they talk to
communication.
each other, but still, it's different when you actually talk with your wife with a lot of important things like how is the family. Everything is not about business. Everything is not about business. You also have to talk about your family. How is your wife? Is your wife still happy? Is your wife getting bored? Do you even know if she has problems? If she's, getting sad because of what's happening with COVID-19? Is she okay with the
Yes.
kids? How are the kids? There's a lot of factors.
Yes.
Those are the two
Mm.
things that I look into. All right. So, how about you? How about
Yeah.
you? How is your relationship with your husband? Are you guys okay? Do you talk
Oh,
every day? Give me a
yes.
give me something about your relationship with your
Yes.
husband.
My relationship with my husband is, my husband, his favorite is sport.
Ah.
His favorite is sport. His
Mm-hmm.
sport, not about music.
Not
Yes,
about music.
only
Uh-huh.
about sport. About
Okay.
sport, football, volley, football, and yes, and tennis. Yes.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Tennis.
But about me, I only pay attention to music
Ah.
and the movies.
Okay.
Very different.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, very different. And if I watch a movie, I usually watch a movie about drama, about the love, the
Comedy.
family,
Uh-huh.
the
Family.
friendship. Yes. But my husband only pay attention the movie about the gun, the violent,
Action.
violent.
Action. You call those
action.
you call those kind of movies action.
Yes,
Okay. Uh-huh.
yes, only the watch action movie, and I'm afraid of afraid of that.
Mm.
So we have a different favorite,
Mhm.
but we can talk about the life, the children, and all about the idea, the goal. Yes, and we can talk together every day.
Mhm. Okay.
Except hobby,
Mhm.
except hobby,
Except for hobbies.
very different.
Okay.
Yes,
And
except hobby.
that's actually true. You know what? That's actually true. There are most of the couples that I know, even I myself and my wife, we different uh
Yeah,
have different hobbies. She likes doing business.
yeah.
I like to be much more. I'm more of a family oriented person. I'd rather stay
Mm-hmm.
with my wife and my son. But we had a lot in common. When we started out, we don't
Mm-hmm.
have much in common, but as we stay together, as the years go
Yeah,
by, uh, we come to learn that we like the same things. We'd like to stay on the weekend at home instead of going out. We just wanted to stay at home. Me and my wife. That's what we do. We love food.
yeah.
She loves cooking. I love cooking, but I love it more when I cook for her. What else? Instead of going out with friends, we would rather stay just at home, have our tea sessions. We have a tea session wherein we'll just have tea and we'll have time to communicate with each other. How was your week? How was the
Uh-huh.
work in the hospital? And she's gonna ask me, how are your students? How was Vietnam? So we kind
Uh-huh.
of enjoy that, you know. As you said, your
Yeah,
husband likes sports, like action movies. You just like comedy. You like music. Well, those are the things that, of course,
yeah,
it's typical for a man to like sports. And of course, me,
yeah.
I like action movies too. I like John Wick. I like those kind of movies. They might seem violent
Yes.
and scary for others, but I like them. And my wife respects that. My wife, she likes comedies. She likes romantic comedies and those likes. So if she's watching those kind of movies, I just support her. If I watch movies, she
Uh,
just supports me. It's like a give
yes,
and take
yes.
situation. So that's why our
Yes.
relationship works because we share things. It doesn't mean that she likes that. Doesn't mean I don't have to. I have to like it, but
Yeah,
I have to respect it.
yeah.
And that's the same thing with her.
You know, yes, and I love to learn English, and
Yes.
he support
Good.
me to learn it.
Good.
Yes,
Good.
yes, and and on I always on time
Mm-hmm.
to learn English because he encourage encourage me
Encourage.
in learning it encouraged me in learning English because it's very important,
Encourage. Uh-huh.
uh, and especially when we go the tourists,
Mm-hmm.
we go to tourists.
When you go on a
Yes,
tour, when you
uh,
tour.
yes,
Tourist is
we go on a
tourist is the
tour.
person.
Tour.
You are the tourist, but the act of going
Mhm,
places to places is called a tour. Okay?
mhm, mhm. Yes, and I came to spend 2 or 3 hours in listening and or in watching TV, and he don't bother me. That means don't bother me.
Yeah, that's
Let
exactly the
me
word. Yeah.
enjoy.
Yeah. He
Yes,
doesn't bother
let
you because
he let
he wants
me.
you to enjoy that time listening to music or
Mhm,
watching movies. Yeah, yeah. Typical,
mhm.
which is good.
Yes,
Which is good.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, and and when the time for support, I always keep silent for him to watch it. Yes,
Okay.
because he pay more attention to what support.
Yes.
Yes, many
Mhm.
kind of support. Yes, he liked very much.
Which is
Yes,
good. Which is good.
and I yes, I think it's good. And you know, everybody must have one hobby.
Hmm.
Yes, if they have a hobby, their life will be increased, and they can enjoy more life
Yes,
if
I
they have.
agree. I agree.
Mhm.
I agree because
Yes.
your life is not gonna be boring. Your life doesn't evolve in just work and then sleep, work and then sleep. No, I agree with
Mm,
that. I agree with having a hobby. I agree with, like, say for example, like me. I will be honest with you. I like playing games with my son. We like playing games. We like
yeah.
play watching movies. So it's kind of a stress reliever. You relieve the stress from the whole week's work, and on the weekend, when you do that, you kind of like, it changes your landscape. It takes the better of you. It makes you even better, not just, in handling problems, but in handling stress, because there's a way out. There's a way for you to vent out, stress or problems of the whole week. And it makes you a better
Mhm.
person for me. Yeah, I agree with
Yes.
that. Yeah.
Mhm. Yes, yes, and I like to meet my friend,
Hmm.
especially the person have the same hobby like me.
Hmm.
We can talk about the music and talk about the movies. Yes, and you know, sometimes in Vietnam have a special movies from Vietnam.
Hmm.
Yes, I also go to cinema and enjoyed and enjoyed watching
We enjoy
movies.
watching the movies.
Yes. Yeah.
But for now, due to COVID, you know, due to COVID-19, you just
Ah,
have to
yes.
stay at home and enjoy
All
Netflix.
all
That's a good
cinema
thing.
closed.
That's a good thing. That's the good thing
Yes.
about having
All
Netflix.
cinema closed. Yes, and you know, sometimes I want to, because of COVID-19, so I must stay at home and watch a movie. And if when the lockdown is open,
Hmm.
that there is no lockdown, I can to go to cinema to enjoy it, because you know there the there I can enjoy more better than in more than at home,
Hmm.
because the loud of the music, and in a room very comfortable, and I can enjoy the movie in cinema.
Very
Is
good.
better.
Very good. Okay. So
Yeah.
basically, that's the sum of our talk for today. We have our differences, we have our own likes and dislikes. What's important is that we keep our relationship open with our husband, with our partner, husband and wife. Well, we keep our
Mhm.
hobbies, we respect each other, and that's a good thing to go. It keeps us busy, it keeps us well
Yes.
rounded when it comes to lives. We don't get bored, so very good. Unfortunately, we don't have enough time, but this is a good discussion.
Yeah.
All right, I will see you again
Yes.
on our next session. Yeah, we're going to have some more details to talk about, or some topics to talk about, and I pray and I hope that you stay healthy. You know, be healthy, be safe, and I'll see you again. All right, Miss Yan, have a great evening, and I'll see you again. Goodbye.
Yes. Bye bye. Yes.